Alright, have to record an epic sealed game I played the other day. I'm gonna put up the graveyard because it is relevant. So, I started with the Scoured Barrens and my opponent cycled the Footfall Crater. Now, here comes a Valiant Rescuer with some Cyclos to go. And as it turns out, I don't really mind having these cards in my graveyard, which you will find out soon. I have actually 2 Valiant Rescuers in this sealed deck. This was a premier event. I ended up going 4 or 5, so I kind of failed, but this game was sick. Opponent makes a Helicard Glider with first strike, not flying because he wants to block my army of 3/1s. I cycle to find a Corpse Churn, which I can play and just get a Cycler. My opponent then makes a 4/4 first strike Vigilant, which is very good, also gains 4 life. So now I have no way of attacking through, even though I have an army. So I now start cycling Valiant Rescue because a bunch of 1/1's not going to do anything here. So Excavation Wall, filling up my graveyard. It's 3 land, which is nice. And my opponent cycles a little bit, attacks, and I start jumping now because my 1/1 doesn't do anything. And cycles a land, a crystal. Have no way to attack because first strike beats Lurking Deadeye. And digs and finds basically nothing. I'm getting a little suspicious about my opponent's hand. I think he might have a sweeper because my opponent's not playing anything. So I keep jumping here and cycling Imposing Value. One reason I'm not casting Corruption is because I have Eerie Ultimatum in my deck. It is the card that brings all the permanent backs from your graveyard. You can't bring back doubles, but you know. So that's one of the reasons I'm not casting Corruptions, because one of the ways I can lose this game is to mill my Eerie Ultimatum. Whereas I think if I hit Eerie Ultimatum, I'm just gonna win. My opponent kills my General's Enforcer, which sets up a little bit of an alarm bell. It kind of suggests a Reanimator spell is going, because my opponent didn't have to kill Heartless Act, and here comes the reason my opponent wants to go off with Lord Dracus. Because if I had General's Enforcer, I can fizzle that with removing the card from the graveyard. So my opponent gets back Heartless Act and have Heartless Act in my hand. And here is the Eerie Ultimatum I was talking about. This is now my main game plan. So right now I am chilling because right now I get back 1 Greater Sandworm and a bunch of cards that doesn't do much. So if my opponent has an answer for my Greater Sandworm, my Eerie Ultimatum doesn't accomplish much because none of the other cards in my graveyard do much. My opponent then casts a Luminous Broodmouth, which is of course great, and I now can cast Corruption because I have the Eerie Ultimatum in my hand. I get back General Enforcer to kind of prevent my opponent from going off with Lord Dracus, or to lure my opponent to cast Heartless Act, of course. I get a 1/1, and still my Eerie Ultimatum doesn't do anything. I mean, I get back a Greater Sandworm, which doesn't even win the race against the Luminous Broodmouth. Now here comes Necropanther, not getting back anything permanent-wise, but getting back Heartless Act, putting him up to 29. And I'm jumping, and I'm looking to be in pretty bad shape here. But here comes Lavabrink Venture, so that means that I could in theory block the Majestic. I choose Odd, of course. Still getting beaten down by the Luminous Broodmouth, and here goes Pacifism, so the attacking continues. My opponent places random stuff, I just pass, and things are looking very bad. This is one of the funny things where I have a graveyard of 16 cards, but casting Eerie Ultimatum doesn't accomplish anything. I'm just gonna get decked if I do. Because I get back Greater Sandworm, and that doesn't win the race. So I'm chilling because I have some things going on that could happen. So end of turn I cast a Lurking Deadeye just to get something on the board, and another land. I have 6 cards left in my deck. Things are looking unwinnable for me here. I'm getting beaten down by the 3/4 Flyer, which also has an awesome ability. My Eerie Ultimatum doesn't do anything. My opponent is 31 life. I'm at 9 life. I have 6 cards left in my deck. There's no way I can win this game, I think. I'm completely dead. My opponent also gaining a bunch of life of the Healborn. But here comes step number 1. Here's Dirge Bat, which I immediately cast, but my opponent then of course has the Heartless Act, but you have to start somewhere. So I cast Dirge Bat, it fizzles but comes into play, doesn't kill anything, but then I mutate Migratory Greathorn. Do not get a land here because I only have 5 cards left, or maybe I do. No, I don't. And I kill the Broodmouth, that's step 1. I'm still getting beaten down with now a Death Touch First Striker that also gains my opponent 4 life whenever my opponent mutates. So here I go to 2, and things are looking as many bad as they can possibly be. But here's time for the Eerie Ultimatum. I get a lot of things back, including Dirge Bat. So things are still looking bad, funnily enough. My opponent is at 35, I'm at 2. I have 4 cards left in my deck. And one of the things to notice is that I do not get back Excavation Mode, of course, because I just get decked. I could draw a card from Sleeper Dart. I have a big board, but how do I win? I have 3 cards left in my deck, my opponent is at 35. How can I possibly win this? My opponent has a free attack here, but I can just get the Brewmouth out of here and jump. But how do I win? This is insane. I get to make another 1/1 end of turn, by the way. Here comes Farfinder. How on earth am I gonna win this? Well, you will see in a minute. So I get the 1/1. Doesn't matter, but why not? I'm not getting Excavation Mode back anytime soon. And here comes Blitz, and here is a big attack. Attack with everything. My Wolf makes something a 4/4. And the Blitz is very nice against this because it removes anything. So it's gonna remove all the counters. I mean, it's surprised my opponent did not block the Greater Sandworm, and that's 3 damage for me, but we will see why. Here comes Blitzkrieg, removes the Death Touch counter, removes the First Strike counter, shrinks it to a 2/2. My opponent responds by killing my 4/4, but at least now this card is not a big threat anymore. And my opponent is now at 14, so I made some real damage, and I win. So this was just an insane game, which I didn't think I could possibly win, but it kind of turned around.